What's up, Wargamers? Welcome back to World of Wargaming. I'm Isaiah. Today we're going to be playing the second mission from the Storms of Kural campaign for Relicblade. Again, this is the campaign booklet that comes in the starter box. We're going to be playing the Fog Shrouded Ruins campaign. But before we get into that, our mission. But before we get into that, if you haven't considered hitting that like, subscribe, or bell notification, please do, as it helps us trample the advocate under our piggy hooves. And let's get into this game of Relicblade. Ixek-Hetheth sprang forward on its many limbs. The first temple lies in the fog below, Ebon Wraith. The squid thing's crisp voice crackled in the marauder's mind. Its one globular eye glistened in the moonlight with a sense of knowing. Ventessa did not despise this creature. The squid quietly drew several crystalline daggers from the folds of its robes. Those Dokth are here, Ixek said in the Iguan tongue. The marauder had to smile to herself. The Iguan term for warm-blooded races was pronounced with a perfect mixture of contempt and humor, and rang with a familiarity she'd not heard in many years. Coldly determined, the marauder locked her crossbow in a ready position. The hunt was on. Alright folks, we're here, Josh is here. We're here to play our first official kind of campaign game beyond the tutorial mission. We're playing in the fog-shrouded ruins of a village. I have my agents of the adversary set up in this corner. Josh has his agents of the advocate set up in this corner. We have a relic token in the middle, which we haven't drawn that card yet. We have a scenario token here, which I'm assuming the relic card will tell us what to do with that. And then we have a treasure token tucked back here inside that house. The walls do provide cover. The ruins or any of the buildings, if you go inside of them, will provide cover, but they are also difficult terrain, so -1 to your movement as you move through them. And next step will be to draw the relic. Right, Josh is going to do the honors, draw us the first relic, see what temple we're at. We got the Sword of Fire. Look at that art, how awesome it is. Mr. Sutter did such a great job with this. Okay, so the Sword of Fire. Campaign. The player with initiative chooses either the Shadow Glass Dagger or Heavy Armor upgrade and equips it to one of their characters. Their opponent receives and equips the other. So right now that's me because I won that roll off earlier. The relic is again the Sword of Fire. The scenario token is a magic lodestone. Right, so the two things are Shadow Glass Dagger, which is for a weapon upgrade. So it goes in a weapon slot. It's rogue only, so I do have a rogue. The Slayer Squid is a rogue. And it says that dagger melee weapon attacks gain dire. Dire ignores your opponent's armor. And if you use with backstab, roll a bonus damage die and discard the lowest roll. I don't have backstab, but dire on my dagger attacks would be good. The other one is heavy armor, which is for a fighter and a knight only, and it's gain 1 armor up to a max of 3 that you can get from this. Other things could potentially take it further, but that's what this costs. I'm going to take the Shadow Glass Dagger. The narrative bit did just say that I pulled out some crystalline daggers, so it makes sense that I have this. And I'm going to give the heavy armor to Josh. Josh, here you go. Heavy armor will go to the Warden. Next, special rules. Extreme heat. All characters within 6 inches of the relic token suffer -1 armor to a minimum. Next, we have the Burning Blade. During the recovery phase, any model within 1 inch of the relic token is attacked by the Sword of Fire. The opponent performs the Fire Strike attack on the relic card and using a bonus die. Next, we have the scenario token, which is the magic lodestone. When the lodestone is activated, you move the Sword of Fire 5 inches directly towards the stone. If the relic is being carried by a character, it is ripped from their hands when it moves. If the relic token touches the lodestone, the stone is destroyed and removed from victory conditions. So the battle will go 5 turns. The player holding the relic is victorious. If one player has disabled or destroyed all enemy characters by the end, they automatically hold the relic and treasure. If nobody is holding the relic, it is destroyed and lost to history. And then the rewards will be that the player who holds the relic at the end permanently gains the Glance Fate glance Fate Weave action. And this action may be performed once per game from now on. So normally in a normal campaign, the Fate Weave actions are based off of your influence, which is a kind of a currency that you earn through playing games. In this scenario, because it's the card driven, once you get that Fate Weave action, you've just got it and you can use it once per game. So right now, my Dark Prophet and Josh's Wild Witch both have the Fate Weave action, which is called Diverge. Yes, Diverge, which gives us one reroll per game that we can use when we deem fit. That being said, that's all the stuff. So we're going to get into the first turn. I want the blue dice. All right. I got a 4. He got a 4, so we do it again. I got a 6. He got a 5. So I'll have the first activation. My first activation is going to be to activate Pig. My plan here is I think I'm going to try to get over here to the lodestone since I'm closer to it, and then try to pull the relic towards my side of the board. I think that's going to be my game plan. We'll see how that plays out for me. But the Pig is going to be spending all of his movement to get over there. So this is where he starts. So he's going to stop right at the wall so he holds some cover. And we'll go to Josh's Witch. Moving up across that top. Moving towards that treasure tank. Treasure token. But also moving towards my left flank, which I don't like, so I think I'm going to do some counter movements to maybe give him something to think about over there. I'm gonna think about it. I was going to take 5 of my action dice to move my Dark Prophet up through the gate behind that wall, and I do have a clear shot at the witch, but I don't know if I have range. And in the game, and the way it's written, it says you got to declare the thing before you check the range. So I'm going to declare decay at that range. I barely have the range, but I have the range. So we're going to go to see if I can hit. I need a 4. No. Odette, the gnome grenadier, using all of her actions to move from here down and then up the street to the steps of that building. I assume she's going for higher ground so that she can just start cracking. My Iguan Marauder is going to just all out move to right there. So Warden going to burn his movement, or all his action dice for movement, to get up to here, leaving me with my Squid, who is going to come this way. We're going to use 4 actions to move up to the wall, and then the last action dice for a dodge token, so that my Razor Sharp will be activated, and I get to roll extra damage dice as long as I have the dodge token. And that'll do it for round 1. No recovery phase because nobody's currently disabled. So we'll go to an initiative roll for round 2. Initiative roll. He gets a 3. I got a 6. So I will have the initiative. I'm going to activate here. And I'm going to start with a focus, and then I'm going to sling a decay at the witch with my focus. Yes, that will hit. +2. That's an 8. So your defense dice. 3 + 1 is 4, so that's 4 damage. That's a heavy hit. That was a lucky shot for me. We're gonna move. That was 2 actions. I've got 4 left because we forgot the rogue last time. He was tucked back and just couldn't see him. So here's gonna be 4 actions up and then a dodge token. And then I'll come over here. I've got 4 actions left, and I'm gonna move that way towards the treasure. Movement will get me to like right there, almost to the treasure. And that'll be Josh's activation. Knight moves up to the relic. And then what's your next move?
Do I not need to roll against the sword?
No, not yet, not yet. It would be, so from there it would be an action to pick it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and do that.
Okay. So you just pick it up. And then you got some actions left. You got 2 left. Warden uses last 2 actions to move down the street that way, bringing it to me. I'm going to move up with the Iguan, move to right there, and take a shot at it. Is 2 dice, 2 action dice. I'm looking for at least a 4. That was almost a crit, but that'll hit. And we're damage +2 on the crossbow, +3. Getting a 7. Armor, he's at 3 armor here. That's a 5, so he'll take 2. because I had the 7 to the 2. 7 to the 5, 7 minus 5 leaves 2. 2 damage. Odette the gnome, gonna try to shoot the Iguan down in the street. Has good line of sight. Gotta check the range. 10-inch range on the gun, which you should have. Alright, so take your shots. 2 action dice for the action. All right. We'll take the shot. That's a 7. I'm sure that's enough. Yeah. What did you need?
We needed a 4.
4, yep, you're good. So that'll hit. Roll your damage, sir. Alright, so that's 1 plus what? 3. I am armor 2, but it's dire. So just my straight roll. I'm good. Because it was plus 2? Plus 3.
Plus 3 for damage.
Plus 3. So I'll take 1 damage there. 2 actions left. 1 to move here. 1 to throw a grenade here. So we got to check the range. You got 6-inch range. You're good. There's your dice. Number 4. That hits and is a crit because it's an exact match for the thing. So roll your damage. You're at whatever it is plus 2. So that's a 9. I got a 5. So I'll take disable the Iguan, and it'll be my activation. So pig, hate pig, gonna charge Odette. So that's 2 movements. I get a bonus dice for an attack. Go for the War Tusk. Hits. It's plus 3. So that's a 9. Coming at you. Ooh.
Plus 1.
So 4 damage. She falls down from that attack. I have 1 action left, and I'm going to try to finish her off. So I've got an onslaught coming at you. That misses, but I can re-roll an attack or a damage die. That will hit. And see if I can do damage. That's a 5. Action. Disabled characters do not roll defense dice when hit. So she's just gone. Bloody. So Rogue Infiltrator gonna focus and then throw a dagger at Hamlet. Getting a 6. That hits, so to your damage, which will be plus 2 for the daggers. Getting an 8, that's pretty good. I get a 4, so that'll be 4 damage. That'll make him lay down. Hold on. I'm going to use my once per game reroll. Same thing. 1 more to move.
He's down. And then dagger again on him.
Okay. So looking for a 4.
Actually, I'm going to use that other focus.
You can't focus twice.
Oh, okay.
You can only do an action once. Does not hit. Try the improvised attack. Does not hit. Up for me is my squid, who is going to be moving towards that. Dodge, 1 action, and I'm going to move to charge here. I'm going to move twice and then charge the rogue, so that'll give me a bonus dice to use for a dagger. Hits and does 6, and it's dire, so no armor bonus. 2, that'll be 4 damage to your rogue. Okay, and then I've got 1 more action, so my dagger, my other dagger, does not hit. Go to, that's everybody's actions, so we go to the recovery phase. So for my Iguan right there, nope. For the pig, nope. For his witch, yes. Witch stands up with 1 health. And then for the gnome is just gone. Going to initiative for turn 3. I got a 6. You got a 2, so I will activate first. Okay, I'm going to start with the squid. And we'll start by giving him a dodge. And then I'm going to focus and swing my dagger at the rogue. 2 dice. That will hit. We're plus 2. And I get roll 2, take the highest. Because I have a dodge token. So that's a 6, plus 2, 8. And it's dire. Okay, so he falls down. And then I'm going to try to hit him again to finish him off. I miss. That's dodge Focus, dagger, dagger. I have one left. We'll try the improvised attack. Nope, does not. Activating the witch. Gonna do razor wings at the prophet. Hits.
And that is a 6.
Okay. 3, 4, so that'll be 2 damage. One more time. Does not hit.
That's critical.
Is it? It hits on 3?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Damage. So 3.
Plus 2, plus 2.
So 7. 2, 3, that'll do it. Moves up, grabs the treasure, and then moves over to set up to try to deal with the Dark Prophet next time she activates. I don't have any more activations, so it'll go to Warden. Warden, gonna move down and swing at the squid.
Sacred Blades.
Hits. I have a dodge token. It's damage plus what? 2?
Plus 2. No, 3. Damage
Plus 3. Yeah, I'll use my dodge token. I block it. Swing it again.
Crit.
Hits. Okay, hits, crits. Damage. So 1. So 4.
3 and 2.
So 5. So 6. 4. To a minimum of 1. 5 there, so I'll take 1 point of damage there. So then we go to the recovery phase. So I'm going to roll for my Iguan. Nope. For my pig. Nope. And for my Dark Prophet. Yes! I'll take it. Nope, he's got to roll for his rogue. Nope. And we'll roll for initiative. I got a 4. You got a 1, so I'll have the first activation. Where I am going to activate the wizard. Yeah, the wizard. So I only have 5 activation dice right now because I have a broken bone. So I'm going to focus, and I'm going to decay the witch. That will hit. We do damage. I got a 7. Sorry, yeah. You got a
5 of her armor. She's
6.
got 1 armor, right?
Yep. She has 1 armor and 1 health, so that'll knock her back down. And then she'll drop her treasure. So we're gonna try to punch her. I need a 4. Nope. Then I'm gonna move a 2 to here. And I'm gonna shoot corrode or decay it. Single activation left. Miss. Warden is gonna focus and then do his heal. That'll go off. Sacred Blade swinging at the squid. Misses.
Gotta do it again.
Okay. Hits with a crit. Because it's on a 3, right?
Yep.
Okay. 2 plus 5 is 7. I get a 7. No damage. To my activation, so squid, about to put in some work with these dire daggers. I'm gonna dodge. I'm gonna get a 1 to 5. It's a focus, and then I'm gonna swing at it. Okay, so that's an 8. That'll hit. Roll 2, take the highest from my damage. So 4 plus 2 is a 6, and you have no armor bonus because it's dire. So just straight dice. 6, you're good. I'll swing again. That will miss. Action left. I'm going to try to... No, I'm not. I'm going to try to punch the rogue who's on the ground. Oh, wait, no, I can't. Wait, the rogue right now because he's protected because I'm engaged with the warden. So I'll try to punch the warden. Nope. We go to recovery phase of turn 4. We'll start with my Iguan. Ooh, who will stand up? And then my pig. who will not stand up? Nope. And for the witch, nope. For initiative, I got a cock dice. I got a 4. You got a 6, so you have the first activation on the squid.
I'm going to use my...
Using his once per game Diverge, Fate Weave. Misses. Okay. Wing it again. Misses. Improvised attack. Hits. Damage 5. No damage. Squid is wiggly. Got a disengage. Okay. I got a 3. Got a 5, so he can move away. My activation. We're gonna activate. You went first this round, correct? So I haven't gone with several people yet. Okay, so we're gonna activate the Iguan, who's gonna move over to the lodestone here. So it's gonna take 2 moves, and then he's gonna focus and pop the lodestone. Yes, lodestone goes off. So Relic moves 5 inches towards the lodestone to here. My squid will move, pick up the relic with an action. And then that's 3 left, so he's going to move back this way. With my last activation, I'm able to move the bird prophet thing over to here to pick up the treasure. That'll be a victory for the adversary. A hearty handshake for my good friend Josh. Yes, good game indeed. That was very bloody. Like you had that up until the last turn. Like if I had not rolled the 6 for the lizard to stand up, Josh had that in the bag because this thing is like impossible to kill. It's got a huge armor rating right now, and it can heal itself on a 3-up. Like it's a freaking tank. That recovery roll on the 6-up, that was choice. Like that saved the game for me. We got a little bit of things to do here. I got a treasure card to draw because I had the treasure tokens. Then I will also gain the Glance Fate. The Glance Fate Weave action, which is +2 armor against a single hit. This is a glancing hit, I guess. But that's going to do it for this game of Relicblade, the battle in the fog-shrouded ruins for the Sword of Fire. Thanks so much for tuning in, hanging out with us while we rolled some dice today. We'll see y'all next time, and until then, I hope you have absolutely amazing days. And as always, I'd like to say a big, huge, from the bottom of my heart, thank you to our patrons who support us and pledge to us over on Patreon. You guys are the absolute best. If you enjoyed the content you saw here today and that's something that you would like to consider doing to help out the channel, go over there, check out the link in the description, check out the Patreon. There's a lot of cool stuff over there, including access to our Discord server. Talk to me, hang out with me, talk about our work, what we got going on in the hobby, some shout outs, all kinds of cool stuff. Check it out if that's something that you think you would be into. And regardless of whether or not you do that, I want you to know that I am incredibly grateful that you decided to stop by and spend part of your day with me today, rolling dice and pushing toy soldiers around. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And as always, may the dice be ever in your favor.